Hello and welcome to the channel. Presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Al-Haji Atiku Abubakar, through his lawyers, has hinted that they may call time on their case against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and INEC by Thursday. Atiku had promised to produce 100 witnesses during the trial. So far, only 25 has appeared. All the watertight evidence he said he had, we've not really seen much. What do you guys think? Does Atiku even stand a chance of victory? Share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. Atiku, PDP, end case presentation Thursday. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its candidate in the last presidential election, Atiku Abubakar, have hinted at the plan to conclude the presentation of their case on Thursday before the Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC). The leader of their legal team, Chris Uche Son, disclosed this at the resumed hearing in their petition on Tuesday. Although the petitioners had, during the preliminary hearing in the case, indicated their intention to call 100 witnesses, they called 25 as of June 19. While speaking outside the courtroom, Uche said the petitioners could still call 5 more witnesses to raise the total number of witnesses called by them to 30. Uche said that some of the documents to be tendered in the remaining 2 days will take the place of the remaining 70 witnesses. We are closing our case on Thursday. It was supposed to end today, Tuesday, but because we lost 2 days, one of which was the June 12th public holiday, the court graciously extended our time by 2 days, Uche told newsmen after the proceedings. Earlier, during Tuesday's proceedings, Uche applied to tender documents which he said were handed to them by the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), pursuant to 2 subpoenas served on him. He tendered 14 bundles of voters' register for the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), which admission was objected to by lawyers to the respondents. Kemi Pinheiro, son, for INEC, Oladipo Okpesheyi, son, for President Bola Tinubu, and Afolabi Fashanu, son, for the All Progressives Congress (APC), objected to the admissibility of the documents and promised to advance their reasons at the point of filing final written addresses. The proceedings were, however, brought to an abrupt end when Uche moved to tender some bundles of certified true copies (CTCs) of election results, which he claimed was brought to them following second subpoena issued on INEC chairman. The presiding justice of the court, Justice Arunat Samani, noted that the documents were not properly arranged and marked for easy reference. Uche blamed INEC for the state of the documents, claiming that the commission did not release the materials on time and was reluctant to release the orders the petitioners requested. He added that it was getting difficult for them to get election materials from INEC to prosecute their case, adding, "Getting materials from INEC is like getting weapons from opponents." Uche suggested the creation of a separate body to always warehouse election materials immediately after the election to allow easy access to such materials by petitioners. Responding, Pinheiro faulted Uche's claim, insisting that neither INEC nor its officials have any reason to withhold election materials from petitioners. Pinheiro accused the petitioners of not paying the required fees for the certification of the documents they plan to tender. The petitioners have not paid for certification. We brought these documents from across the country, he said. At a point, the court elected to suspend proceedings for 10 minutes to enable the petitioners arrange the documents and mark them as required. When proceedings resumed later, Uche told the court that parties have agreed that the petitioners return home with the documents, prepare a schedule of documents and mark them for tendering on Wednesday. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. The chairman of the court, Justice Arunat Samani, decided to stand down the matter for about 10 minutes to allow counsel decide on how to proceed. When the 10 minutes elapsed, Oshe prayed the court for an adjournment to allow his team prepare a schedule on how to tender the documents to the court on Wednesday. The court subsequently adjourned hearing of the petition until Wednesday. Meanwhile, in other news, Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 polls, has been accused of betraying his former boss, Atiku Abubakar, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate. The allegation was made by Pastor Adewale Giwa of the Second Coming of Christ Ministry on Sunday, June 19. Giwa stated that Peter Obi's ongoing petition at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal was not to nullify President Bola Tinubu's victory at the polls. Rather, he is in court for the fun and hype. He said, "When it is not your time, it is not your time." He betrayed his boss Atiku, who brought him into the limelight. If you love Nigeria so much as proclaimed, why didn't you wait in your political party to fight the battle? Suddenly, you changed and pretended that you were not part of the system that led us to where we are today. He described Obi as a deceitful and arrogant man while making reference to the book of Proverbs 16 verse 5. Giwa said, God can't stomach arrogance, pretense, and betrayal. According to Proverbs 16:5, the Lord says he will put those upstairs in their place. We know all the politicians we will hold responsible should anything go wrong in Nigeria. He further noted that Obi is wasting his time describing him as a social media presidential candidate. He said, the truth is stranger than fiction. They say, please don't waste your time, my brother. For the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart. Similarly, Isaac Fayose, brother of a former Ekiti state governor, Ayodele Fayose, has taken to social media to call out Peter Obi and the Labour Party. Fayose said none of Obi's witnesses in court is directly connected to the 2023 presidential election. He also restated his earlier stance that Obi shouldn't have approached the court to claim he won the 2023 election. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.